The delicate features of a queen, frozen in time, gaze out at us from an ancient bust. Her regal bearing and enigmatic smile hint at a life of power and intrigue. In ancient Egypt, a land where the Nile's life-giving waters nourished a vibrant civilization, women wielded immense political, religious, and social influence. Their stories, often overshadowed by their male counterparts, deserve to be told, their legacies unearthed from the sands of time. We begin our journey with a ruler whose ambition and audacity challenged the very foundations of Egyptian society. Hatshepsut, daughter of Thutmose I, was never meant to be pharaoh. Yet, upon her husband's death, she seized the reins of power, becoming regent for her young stepson, Thutmose III. But Hatshepsut's ambitions stretched far beyond regency. She declared herself king, adopting the traditional regalia, even the iconic false beard, symbols of pharaonic power. Imagine the whispers, the challenges she must have faced in a society deeply rooted in patriarchal traditions. Yet Hatshepsut's reign was marked not by conflict but by prosperity. She commissioned grand building projects, most notably her magnificent mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahri. After her death, her name was systematically erased from monuments, her statues defaced, her memory seemingly condemned to oblivion. Yet, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, Hatshepsut's story has been resurrected by modern archaeologists, her legacy restored to its rightful place in the annals of Egyptian history. Our next chapter takes us deeper into the Amarna period, a time of religious and cultural upheaval, where we encounter a queen whose beauty was as legendary as her influence, Nefertiti. Her name echoes through time, synonymous with beauty and grace. Her iconic bust, with its elongated neck and serene features, remains one of the most recognizable artifacts of ancient Egypt. But Nefertiti was far more than just a beautiful face. She was the great royal wife of Akhenaten, the pharaoh who dared to challenge the traditional pantheon of Egyptian gods. Nefertiti played an active role in this religious revolution, appearing alongside her husband in temples and tombs, worshipping Aten as an equal. Her image adorned temple walls, not in a subservient role, but as a powerful figure in her own right. Despite her prominence, Nefertiti disappears from historical records around the 12th year of Akhenaten's reign. Did she fall from grace? Did she die prematurely? Or did she, as some theories suggest, assume a new identity, perhaps even ruling Egypt as a female pharaoh? Nefertiti's story reminds us that even in a civilization as well documented as ancient Egypt, vast gaps in our knowledge remain. Our journey through ancient Egypt culminates with a queen whose name has become synonymous with beauty, power, and ultimately, tragedy, Cleopatra, the seventh Philopator. Cleopatra's story is often romanticized, her image forever entwined with that of Mark Antony. But to reduce Cleopatra to a mere object of desire is to do a great disservice to her legacy as a shrewd politician, a cunning strategist, and the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt. She ascended to the throne at the tender age of 18, inheriting a kingdom in decline. Cleopatra understood that to preserve her kingdom, she needed to secure the favor of the Roman Republic. She aligned herself with Julius Caesar, using her charm, her intelligence, and her political acumen to forge an alliance that would secure her position for a time. However, Caesar's assassination plunged Rome into civil war, forcing Cleopatra to navigate the treacherous waters of Roman politics once more. She aligned herself with Mark Antony, forming not just a political alliance but a passionate love affair. Together, they ruled Alexandria and challenged the growing power of Octavian, Caesar's heir. At the Battle of Actium, their combined forces were crushed by Octavian's fleet. Facing certain defeat and imprisonment, Antony took his own life. Legend tells us that Cleopatra followed suit, allowing an asp, a venomous snake, to bite her. Cleopatra's story is a cautionary tale of ambition, love, and the fickle hand of fate. While the stories of queens like Hatshepsut, Nefertiti, and Cleopatra offer a glimpse into the lives of royalty, the everyday lives of ordinary Egyptian women were just as vibrant and diverse. Far from being relegated to the shadows, women in ancient Egypt enjoyed a level of independence and legal rights unheard of in many other ancient civilizations. They could own property, engage in business transactions, and even represent themselves in court. Imagine the bustling marketplaces of Thebes or Memphis, a symphony of sights, sounds, and smells. Here, women worked alongside men as merchants, selling everything from fine linens and perfumes to exotic spices and gold. Others were skilled artisans, their nimble fingers weaving intricate tapestries, crafting delicate jewelry, or painting vibrant scenes on tomb walls. Education was not the sole domain of men either. Women could learn to read and write, with some, like the priestess Hanudawi, even rising to the prestigious position of scribe. Family life was central to ancient Egyptian society, and women played a pivotal role in raising children and managing households. Their stories, though often overlooked, remind us that history is not just about kings and queens, but about the countless individuals who shaped the course of civilizations. To truly understand the lives of women in ancient Egypt, we must explore the rich tapestry of their religious beliefs, a realm where goddesses reigned supreme. The ancient Egyptians lived in a world imbued with the divine, where gods and goddesses influenced every aspect of their lives, and among these deities women held a position of remarkable power and reverence. Imagine the shimmering surface of the Nile as the sun rises, casting its golden rays upon the land. For the ancient Egyptians, this was the goddess Isis, personifying motherhood, magic, and rebirth. In temples dedicated to Isis, women sought her protection during childbirth, prayed for her healing touch, and found solace in her embrace. But the feminine divine was not limited to benevolence. The goddess Sekhmet, with her lioness head and fiery breath, represented the destructive power of the sun. Hathor, depicted with the graceful horns of a cow, was the goddess of love, beauty, music, and joy. These goddesses were woven into the very fabric of Egyptian society, their influence felt in every aspect of life. The prominence of goddesses in ancient Egyptian religion speaks volumes about the status of women in their society. As we stand before these ancient monuments, weathered by time but not erased, we are reminded that the stories of these queens, these daughters of the Nile, are not confined to history books. They continue to resonate with us today, their voices echoing across millennia, offering lessons in courage, resilience, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Hatshepsut's ambition and audacity challenge us to break down barriers and defy expectations. Her reign, though ultimately cut short, serves as a testament to the capabilities of women in leadership roles. Nefertiti's enigmatic beauty continues to captivate, but it is her role as a powerful queen, unafraid to embrace change and challenge religious norms, that truly inspires. Cleopatra's story, though ultimately a tragedy, is a testament to her political brilliance and her unwavering dedication to her kingdom. She navigated the treacherous waters of Roman politics with skill and cunning, but it is perhaps the everyday women of ancient Egypt who offer the most profound lessons. Their resilience, their entrepreneurial spirit, their devotion to their families remind us that even in a world dominated by men, women have always found ways to thrive. These queens, these goddesses, these mothers, daughters, and sisters, they all speak to us across the ages, reminding us that the past is never truly gone. As our journey through ancient Egypt draws to a close, we are left with a profound sense of awe and a deeper understanding of the vital role women played in shaping one of history's most enduring civilizations. Recognizing women's contributions throughout history is not just an act of historical accuracy, but essential to understanding the rich tapestry of our collective past. To delve deeper into the lives of these remarkable women, I encourage you to explore the works of scholars like Joyce Tildesley and Kara Cooney. Documentaries like Cleopatra, Portrait of a Killer, and Egypt's Golden Empire provide captivating visuals and expert analysis. As we marvel at the achievements of these ancient queens, we are compelled to ask ourselves, what can we learn from their stories to empower women today?